not the only one who is paying student loans for a degree that I don't even have. There is not much to say on this video besides the fact of, yeah, I only went to college to get away from home. If you know, if you've seen my other videos, and you would see why I try to escape and go somewhere else. And I just needed somewhere to go, and I didn't know where to go. And I'm just like, look, I just need to buy some time. So I'm going to college, and that's going to be that. Now, I must tell y'all, when I went to college, I was literally working 2 jobs. And truly, if I could do it all over again, I literally would have went to a HBCU instead of a PWI. I also would have never worked, but then again, I'm saying that now because I have money, but back then, y'all, I ain't had no money. I was straight out of high school. Like, where was the funds gonna come from? My mom didn't want to do FAFSA. She didn't want to take out no loans from me. And then my sperm donor, who knows where he was doing? He probably was in jail somewhere. So literally, like, you know, I didn't have that motivation. I didn't have that push. It was a lot, y'all. It was a lot. Now, I can say that my first year, I did stay on campus, and that was a really good decision I made because I felt like I got more of the college experience. The second year, I did move off campus, more so for just more space and privacy, and I probably should have never did that. What's crazy, y'all, I did think about going back to school. I just cannot retain information. I don't even know what I will be going to school for. When it comes to having a 9-to-5 job, I literally reached 6 figures without a degree. Now, if y'all want to talk about it, we got to talk about that on the back end because y'all know the people be listening and watching the videos. Now, I will say at a PWI, we did have, you know, the resources and things of that nature. However, it would have been nice to be at an HBCU with community. Now, looking back on it, I'm pretty sure if I went to a HBCU, y'all, I would have been finished, flourishing, doing the whole 9 yards, and with a degree. Now, I know some of y'all may be thinking and want to ask me, like, girl, are you going to go back to college? And the answer is no. I'm not going to say I can't do it because I'm pretty sure I can do whatever I want to do if I really put my mind to it. It's just really hard for me to retain information. When it comes down to history and science, y'all, I just clock out. My brain is not interested in those things. And even with that, I remember the classes that I always passed were classes dealing with business. However, there was no way that I can take, I think they're called prereq, but there's no way that I could take the degree classes that I need to graduate and not take the basic classes. Y'all, truthfully, the jobs that I had in college was a huge distraction. However, I had to do it to have some type of money because, as y'all know, if I ain't do it, it wasn't gonna get done. There are just many different variables when it comes to college. Like, y'all, it's just crazy. Now, I wouldn't do it all over again. Like I said, I really never really wanted to go to college to begin with. I only did it to get away from home. Now, maybe I would have did an associate's degree, but what people don't tell you is that if you are any type of major outside of nursing, when you go to a 4-year college, you don't even get a 2-year degree, which is your associate's degree. If you want an associate's degree, you got to go to some type of community college, trade school, or something, but they ain't giving it out at no 4-year college. I understand that people go to college, get a degree, they use that degree for a job to get XYZ amount of money, but for me, like I said, I know it's possible to reach the low level of 6 figures without a degree. Truly, in this world, if you don't know, it's not even what you know, it's who you know. And that's what makes it crazy for the people who spend their hard-earned money and time to even get there. But like they say, it's a dog-eat-dog world, so you can't be upset. It's just, y'all, there has to be another way outside of going to college. Like, even with me thinking about it now, I'm thinking about college. I'm thinking about funding. I'm thinking about government. And it's like, it's a loophole and they all in it together. Now, if you want to go to college, definitely go to college. Like, don't let this video discourage you to not go. I'm just saying what it is for me. As an entrepreneur, I don't need no degree, and it has been amazing. Now, of course, I learned that if there is a specific topic or, class that you want to take, you can do that without going to school and getting a whole degree. And I wouldn't mind taking certain classes here and there just to enhance my brain. Y'all know what they say, knowledge is power. And once you have that knowledge, can't nobody take it away from you. Yeah, like, it's crazy. Now, what I also want to talk about is the different college activities, because y'all, even though I worked 2 jobs, like, I was not out partying. I was the designated driver for others. You know, I went to some games here and there, and that was actually fun. It's just, I wish I had more of the experience. Y'all, actually, let's talk about something. So when you're in high school, people talk about you need to be the top of your class, make these grades, do this and that. Y'all, all of that stuff is literally for bragging rights. The things you do in college does not matter until it comes down to the fact of when you were in high school, did you take those classes that can transfer over to college credits? If you ain't doing it for that reason, y'all, it don't matter. All you getting is bragging rights. And truly, at a certain point, those bragging rights don't matter. People want to know whatever you're bragging about, like, how does that help today? Like, yes, it may have helped you get through life as far as a certain situation, your mental or giving you motivation. However, just because you was at the top of your class in high school, you have nothing to show for it now. Y'all, and even when you go to college, it's kind of the same thing afterwards, but the college you go to does matter. Now, where you graduated as far as your percentile and how many courses and stuff, that's not as important, but I'm telling y'all, bragging rights on a college, saying that you've went to Harvard, yeah, and I don't know, what's some other top colleges? I don't know. Let's look at my phone real quick. We're going to go to Safari, and we go say the top colleges in the U.S. All right. Okay. So if it ain't Harvard, Yale, Stanford, or Princeton, it don't matter. Well, let me not say it doesn't matter. It does matter. However, what I'm trying to say is that when you go to a certain college, that stands out more. And it's good to have bragging rights on that because pretty much it shows the money on is there. It's pretty much above the standard, like you went above and beyond. Now, from what I was told, people who are able to graduate from college with a degree does not make them smarter than the next person. Graduating from college only shows that you are able to retain information. And as I said at the beginning of this video, I just can't retain information. Correction, it's not the fact that I can't retain information. It's just if I'm not interested in the topic, I just clock out. I want to say that's a good thing though, because at least I know myself and know what I am able to do and what I'm not able to do. But hey, if you want to go to college, go to college. My experience ain't your experience. You got a whole different blueprint, map out, strategy, and goal that you're trying to reach that may have nothing to do with what I'm dealing with. Now, you may have a certain path that you want to go on that was not the same as me because y'all, I was literally in survival mode and trying to get away from home. Like maybe some people have the same experience, but I'm pretty sure that is very rare. If I would have known that I would still be paying debt today, I would have never went to college. Like, it's too late now. Here we are. Y'all, just make sure y'all are making wise decisions. Be smart about the decisions you make so you don't end up like me in the long run still paying student loans for a degree I don't have. And just my advice, HBCU people, go to a HBCU. PWI people, go to a PWI. Like, it's a reason they got it set up that way. And for y'all who are trust fund babies and grew up with the silver spoon in your mouth, definitely go to them top tier colleges. And if you just want to go to a community college and keep it low so you ain't got to spend too much money, you can do that too. At the end of the day, remember to drink some water, touch some grass, and ground your feet on cement. And I will see you in the next video.